Alright, quick review of this Campark BM140. So BM, I'm assuming it stands for baby monitor, and I might be right. It's a wireless baby monitor, so it comes with a screen and a camera. It also comes with a few other things, as you can see in the background, charge cords for camera and monitor, as well as a instruction booklet. And oh, in here is a small tripod adapter. Now, I didn't have this thing out because I wasn't using it. I just used the rubber feet on the bottom of the camera, and that worked quite well. It does have a bit of a swivel function there, so you can, set it down and adjust the angle of the camera slightly to get you the view you want. On the back, while we're looking at the camera, on the back we have a microphone. We have an antenna that's non-flexible. The microphone's fairly important because it has a audio sensor capability that will alert the camera to turn on the monitor if there's baby noises or whatever kind of noises you're listening for. I put the plastic back on here to show you. When you get yours, you need to peel this plastic off. See, it's hard. I left the plastic on here. There's a plastic wrap on here. I just left it on to protect it. It actually performs quite well with the plastic on. You're going to get better performance with the plastic off though, so take your plastic off before you use yours. So moving along, we have two identical power cords. They're both micro USB. I'll get those plugged in and we'll plug in the unit and see how it works. Okay, so I've plugged in those two things off camera here. They're identical. They can go in either one. It doesn't matter. So what you do is you're basically going to orient it the right way and plug it in. When you do, you'll see a little blue light come on. I don't know if you guys can see that there. There it is. Little blue light came on there to let you know that you have power to the camera. So we'll set that there. Okay, so I'm going to turn down the lights a little bit here and go through some of the functions of this little monitor. I'll plug in the monitor as well to save battery life. It's definitely, you can use it wirelessly. There's your battery indicator on the right. I'll turn down the other side of the lights here. There we go. So we can still kind of see. So turn it back on here. The Campark baby should come on. Oh, you can see that's my audio coming through the camera. So there, it popped back on, and that was probably motion sensing that did that. So we'll get to, and the quality is actually quite good. It's really dark in here now that I've turned off the lights. But if I look around, it's not showing it here, but the quality is really excellent, especially at night. The quality of this thing at night was amazing. We did some playing around with the kids upstairs with this, and it was really, really good. And there's a near infrared lighting, so you can't actually see the light that's on it. Okay, so let's go through some of the functions here. This has the capability, if you had two cameras, you could buy a second camera and you can split or switch. There, I've switched to the other camera. Well, I don't have another camera, so it's not there. So you could look at two different cameras and split the screen. How did I do that before? There it is, split screen. So there's one camera, and this would be the other camera if you had two. So if you had two little ones upstairs or wherever, you could have two cameras at the same time, and it would remain functional for both. So see it saying, hey, you don't have a second camera, and it would be right. Oh, there's a beep. Okay, moving right along, let's go into the menu. So to start off, there's a this is a timer, so it'll set an alarm. I believe it's for feeding baby, so it's just basically a 30-minute timer. Get back. So one hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and that's as far as it goes. We'll leave that off for now and move over. Now there's also a music function on here. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear the music. Number one. Okay, so that's number one. Let's go to number two. So that's number two, and so on. So it has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, and repeat them all. Let's just for fun try number 8. Okay, moving on to the next menu item. So that was all the songs, or some of the songs. Next one is where you would set the time on there. This one you can choose between Fahrenheit and Celsius. You see up in the corner there it says the temperature of the camera, not the display unit, of course. Moving over, this is for deleting and adding cameras. So if you have recorded video on there that you want to delete, you can do that. Or, I'm sorry, next one over is for removing or adding a camera. You can do that there, or refreshing your basic settings. And then over here is for sensitivity to noise. So low, medium, and high. I had it set to medium, and what happens is if we wait long enough, the camera will go out, or this will go out, and the camera will just wait for audio to cause this to flick on. So I'll just hold still for a minute and be quiet. And you'll see that when I start talking, the camera comes back on. So that's simply an audio thing from the small microphone on the back of the camera, which is a pretty cool function. So when baby wakes up, you can note that because this will flash on. And it also has the audio thing on the side. You can also adjust the brightness of the screen, turn it all the way down or all the way up. You have audio all the way up or all the way down. I have it all the way down right now because there's a reverberation between the mic and the camera. I'm going to take this thing upstairs and set it up in the dark room, and you can see the black and white or low light functions of it there. Okay, so I've got it set up upstairs. We can turn the volume back up because I'm not up there. Hello! I can kind of hear myself echo a little bit. And that's the brightness turned all the way up. So there's the quality of the screen. You can see there, that's our master bedroom. So that couch right there is probably 12 or so feet from the camera right now. The far wall being about 22 feet from the wall. So, oh, there it goes out. So you can see the range of this thing. It's on night mode now. It's purely black and white. It's fairly black up there. That curtain is actually black to look at, but lets quite a bit of infrared light through apparently. There's the middle curtain there. So that room is not quite pitch black, but it's fairly dark. So at any rate, there you go. Oh, the the last and final function is the ability to talk, hello, through the camera. So not only can you hear what's going on, but you can also key the mic and talk through the camera. So my voice now is being recorded or being broadcast upstairs via the camera, which is pretty cool. Also included with the kit is a somewhat of a tripod adapter. So this is fully movable in any direction. This screws into the bottom of the camera, so you could mount this with the included 3 screws to 4 screws actually, one extra. So you could mount this up to the wall and then put the baby monitor itself on that, and then once this little collar is locked into position, it doesn't move from its position. So get it where you want it and lock the collar in, and there you go. And there is a screw hole in the bottom of the baby monitor camera that will allow you to mount it that way. A couple more features on this on the monitor side. It does come with there's a plastic protective cover on there. I've left mine on because I want to protect the screen a little bit. I don't think it really, well, it is a bit better quality if you do peel that back, but I don't mind the quality with that on there for the extra protection. On the back there's speaker, of course, and there's also a stand, so you can stand this up so that it can stand on its own, and you can kind of have it sitting on the table next to you. And then the final thing would be the battery. This is a 1500 milliamp hour 3.7 volt battery that's included in this, and that allows you to unplug it and continue to use it on battery power. Another feature which is kind of nice is an antenna that you can prop up, and that'll allow you to increase the range of this conceivably.